Hi guys, this is Adrian. Just got back from my trip uh, in Columbia Icefields along Highway 93, also known as Icefields Parkway. A trip starting here at Mount Wilcox parking lot, goes along a trail and then continuing off trail all the way to the Nigel Peak. We had a blast of a trip with together with Mustafa Kamaluddin and his friend what's his name? Jonathan. However, we had a super bad luck day on a summit with haze all around. So, aside from what I managed to take footage before reaching the summit of the Mount Athabasca and other peaks and glaciers, heading due south, Highway 93, and some lakes. There was pretty much limited to that. From the summit, there were almost no views except for the glacier here. And Mustafa filmed me a couple of times. Thanks for that. Um, yeah, it was a shame we didn't have views because at 3000, 2000 and about 16 meters height, it was supposed to be one of the best views from under 11,000 hours there is. But that's mountains for you, it's full of surprises, isn't it? Fires from Oregon and California, all the way here. It happened on Snowdome when I climbed that 11,000. We had a whiteout then. Then I had a Mount Weed not far from here. I had also lightning storm, so we had to run down. This is some Wapta Peak. I also done with Mustafa. By the way, we met on YouTube several years ago. Myself and Mustafa Kamaluddin. Let me show you his channel. Please sub to him. He's teaching guitar lessons and also he had hiking trips as well. I hope he continues to post videos. Uh, so yeah, please enjoy the video. There were some difficulties scrambling toward the summit ridge. A little exposure with glacier on this side. You don't want to fall. You go all the way to the bottom. And there was some loose rock also. I had to be vigilant, but we all made it back and reaching some grassy slope after a long three slope, which was horrible. But yeah, we made it in time, and this is our trip, so please enjoy. Cheers. We are leaving the parking lot for Wilcox. We are heading for Nigel Peak. That's where we parked. Mustafa and Jonathan are checking the map. Yeah, I'm gonna check my phone GPS. Superb panorama here on the way to Mount Nigel summit. We came up pretty much after a few minutes along the trail. They went along a slightly different ascent route, lower than me. But we are merging now, and the views are opening up for Mount Nigel. Beautiful little forest here. I have both crampons and micro spikes. I don't want to take any more chances with steep slopes like I did in the last trip when I was I slid down with my approach route on a grassy slope at night. I don't want that to repeat. So now I got not only mountaineering boots, but like I said, crampons and micro spikes, depending on kind of snow or ice or hard snow we encounter. Highway 93 North. Some traffic. There should be the meadow. Parker Ridge, or what it's called. Spectacular panorama opens up here from the slopes of Mount Nigel. Mount Kitchener and Snow Dome. I've been on Snow Dome. I believe that's it. Or maybe Kitchener is that on the right. Yeah. I'm gonna zoom on the Icefields trailhead. Glacier. I've been on it when I was climbing Snow Dome on the right. The route is where is that slope in the middle. I'm gonna zoom on it. Obviously it changes slightly on a permanent basis, and that's Mount Athabasca. Yeah, it's unfortunately a little smoky from the forest fires in California, Oregon, Washington, in the States, and maybe even in BC. Yes, the guys Jonathan and Mustafa are on in that direction now, on my right. They should be now slightly bypassing me ahead. They might try the route their way. I will try instead following some scree slope with visible tracks from lower below, or you can actually see here the descent tracks. Some people, they don't like scree much. I mean, nobody does, but if I make progress, it doesn't bother me as much.
Can you just find another even like Jeff
Yeah, we're on this call at Nigel Bridge. You can see the lake. It's smoky, unfortunately. We're looking in a somewhat peak direction, which myself and Mustafa climbed it together. Cheers for them, man, because they invited me there, you know. So Mustafa, Sawata, it's that one pointy, right? The pointy one, eh? Not the one with the snow. The other one with the one, but the one behind it.
Yeah.
Perfect. Right. It's a little windy and the smoke is quite thick, which is very unfortunate, of course. But the nature of these mountains, it's lots of glaciers and they are quite visible, hopefully, even though with the smoke. So my ascent was behind those cliffs on the right and down scree. Then I traversed on the left here and all the way up here. And these guys, they went a little bit more on the left, direct route, I guess crumbling. So guys, which is our route? From
if you look in the screen.
you see that trail on a... Oh yeah, I see a trail. Yeah, definitely. So should be pretty straightforward around to the left, yeah? Around to the left and then all the way back to the right, to the summit. Pretty straightforward. So that's good. I think we are at maybe 2850 or something like that. So it's another less than 400 meters elevation vertical from here. Maybe 375, something like that. Alright, so here we are on the same spot. I forgot to film that lake, you know. That's a road, Highway 93. And that's our destination, going on the left, around to the right. The mount is called
Nigel Peak.
Nigel, like that, a Formula 1 guy. Right, cheers.
That's it.
That's it. Alright, Jonathan, Mustafa and myself have reached the last summit ridge at 3080 meters. From here on in, it's a little bit of scrambling, of trying to avoid the glacier stepping on a glacier, and also I have crampons, but it's too steep. I wouldn't want to risk anything. So because it's 32:10, what's left? It's about 150-ish, which is vertical, not too bad. This is a snow slope. I'll show you how steep it is. Questo è il grande Mustafa. We continue on this grandioso trip in the skies. And that's the route we came along, visible trail on a traverse there, should be very clear even with the haze. And there is all that nonsense Icefield parking lot and all the rest of touristy stuff. So we shall continue from here on in. Mount Alberta, it's in a haze. I saw it previously, but I didn't get footage. My name? Yeah. Don't worry about it.
I just wrote Mustafa Adrian.
Adrian. Don't worry, I'll take care. No big deal. But it's not gonna be blown by the wind. Yeah. So I believe on Nigel Peak in Colombia, Icefields Parkway. It's a very unfortunate hazy day because this was supposed to be a top-notch summit at 3,215 meters. Not many peaks that I climbed was this high, maybe 10 so far, 10 or less. We still have some views in a nearby mountains, but that's about it. That's all I get, you know. A glacier down below, the valley, a few lakes, and that's the end of the story. The rest is just what I got from lower on what, south side. On the west side, unfortunately, just haze. And even if you were to wait for clearing, because it's all around us, the chances are it may get worse than better, you know.
I mean, it's from a camping trip.
Let's have a view of Highway 93 at least, and our route. This is it, folks. A disappointing summit, but important we made it, so cheers.
show us he's deep and he knows what he's doing. And of course I had no clue that that was left over. These guys were saying this thing.
Okay.
I am taping.
Poor thing.
Okay.
Descending the crux of this Nigel mountain, where a mistake is fatal. If falling on a glacier is not an option. To be honest, even with crampons wouldn't do any good, you know.
You took your icers out?
Huh?
You took your icers out?
Okay.
There you go.
How am I doing?
That right foot solid.
How
Your-
is my foot?
Your right foot's
solid.
good?
Foot is solid?
Yeah,
Can I press on it?
Yes.
yeah. And your left foot can go slightly under your right foot.
Really anywhere. It all looks like a pretty flat. That's acceptable.
Your next step down should be the snow slope.
Slowly.
Yeah, if you can find a good handhold.
Your hand's got to be a little lower.
Yeah, yeah.
There you go.
Careful for it there.
You should be pretty flat on the snow there.
Whoa. Good job, man.
An ace of kidneys.
I guess the fatal mistake didn't happen. If it did, I would have had it.
Highly trained professional, you know, no mistakes allowed, you know.
Well, wait.
Descent is mandatory, you know. Cheers.
Feeling good?
Okay. It's another one, but nothing major, just exposure. Obviously, you don't want to fall on a glacier, you're dead. There's no way to stop your fall. It's not slippery, but besides that, it's straightforward. And later on will be a lot of scree descent. But for now, we have still a lot of ridge walk combined with a little scrambling. Hey, what's up? Cheers! Awesome. And look at that, looking back at that pillar. Columbia Icefield. And disappointing view. And this is it. That's the summit over there. Almost back at the trailhead at the parking lot for this rather disappointing trip with views. Excellent trip otherwise. Look at the trucks, some wildlife trucks in a mud. So yeah, back on this is actually a trail on the left.